Hello, everyone. So we're from Titos and Titas Academy. I'm Tita Pebbles.
This is Tito Aaron.
Tito Chai.
And this is Tito Richard.
Okay, so today our topic is about the contestability period. Alright? So, for sure, naririnig nyo naman na yung term na yan sa mga life insurance company or kapag nababasa nyo yan sa mga insurance policies nyo, di ba? So, we'll just have to give you um, deeper meaning ng contestability period. Okay? So, Tito Richard, ano ba yung contestability period na tinatawag natin?
Okay, thank you, Tita Pebbles. Contestability period, standard naman ito sa lahat ng insurance company. So, simple lang, it gives the company, the insurance company, the right to investigate kung in case sa debt, kung debt ang pinag-uusapan natin, nagkakaroon sila ng right to investigate sino ba yung nauna, yung sakit, kaya siya namatay, or yung issuance ng policy. Alam niyo naman maraming Pilipino kasi, di ba, hindi nila, iba ang mindset ng Pinoy eh. Hindi nila dinidisclose yung sakit nila. So yung iba, doon nagkakaroon ng problem. So would you like to add more, Tito Aaron?
Yes, may tama ka dyan, Tito Richard, ano? So basically, ano lang siya, protection lang siya ni company or ni insurer para syempre hindi siya malugi and to, sabi
Ni
nga
Tito
ni
Richard.
to avoid fraud. Protection na rin siya nang nag-a-apply ng insurance para makapag-claim siya kahit within the contestability period pa. By declaring, syempre, yung mga dapat i-declare. Tama ba, Tita Chay?
Yes, tama ka din dyan, Tito Aaron. So, bakit importante ang contestability period? Okay, explain ko muna in English, okay? So,
Okay.
well, okay. So, ganito yan. Ay, English pala, sorry. When you apply for the insurance, the premium you pay are based on the risk of the insurance company is taking on. So this risk assessment relies heavily on the details you provide about your health, lifestyle, and other relevant factors. So, ibig sabihin lang po, lahat ng premium na binabayaran nyo is base sa lahat ng mga dineclare na information na nilagay nyo po sa when you apply for the policy. So, doon po sila magbe-base ang insurance company magbe-base sa yung health, and lifestyle and the other relevant factors na binanggit nyo. So, ayun, tama po si Tito Richard na ang tanong, sino ang nauna? Ang policy o ang sakit? Okay?
Ayan.
Tama, Tita
Diba?
Richard? So,
Yes, tama. So, ganito siya. So, like, if during the contestability period, diba, the insurance company discover na meron kang inomit na information or may misstatement doon sa iyong insurance application. So, ano siya, yung insurance company can actually decide kung bibigyan ka ng claim or not. So it's really important sa lahat ng ating mga um, policy owners or yung mga may balak na kumuha ng insurance application in the future na maging honest and be transparent. Kung meron kayong sakit, i-declare nyo. Kung ano yung mga nararamdaman nyo ngayon, ano yung lifestyle nyo, i-declare nyo. Para in case man na meron kang or kailanganin mo na mag-claim within the contestability period, you actually get the benefit ng life insurance policy na kukunin nyo. Ayos ba?
yes,
All right. Okay, so for our next topic, ang atin naman pag-uusapan ay ang tinatawag natin na cooling off period. All right? So that's gonna be our fourth video. So please panoorin niyo po 'yan. Ito yung aming next topic. So again, I am Tita Pebbles.
This is Tito Aaron.
Tito Chai.
And this is Tito Richard, and
And
welcome
we're
to
from and okay,
And
one, two, three.
welcome.
And we're from
And Titos.
Teka, hindi na naman tayo sabay-sabay. Okay, one, two, three. And we're
And
from
we're from
Titas.
and
Titos and
Tinas
Titas Academy.
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 Okay, bye-bye.
Bye!
See you next video.
Kalimutan
Bye
niya,
bye.
ano,